Namaskar, everyone, and welcome to Sunday. We are, and this is a reminder, we are immortal souls having a human experience. Does that resonate with you? We came into the body at birth because we are not the human body. We came into the body at birth. The Bhagavad Gita says the body is like a suit of clothes that we wear. And when it's worn out and tattered, it can be changed for another one. That's what this sharir, which is a covering, that's what this sharir is. Sthula sharir, the human body. But inside of this body, we have a finer body. It's called sukshma. Sukshma means fine. Sukshma sharir. So we have an immortal body in this physical body that is able to incarnate in different physical bodies. Are you surprised when somebody leaves the body? When the body dies, they don't die, the body dies. Are you surprised? Have you seen the miracle of birth? How the soul enters the body in the first breath, that its pranas may be in the body? And do you recognize that human bodies are growing older and older every day? You're not getting younger and younger. The process is to grow older. So what is the reason for the human experience? If it is destined to die, it has a birth, it has a lifetime, and it has a death, a dissolution. Of course, you know, nothing in nature really dies. It goes back to nature. It's reabsorbed. And that's why we have three deities in the Hindu wisdom. The creator, which is Brahma, because life is continuously being created. Life, human forms. It is sustained over a period that we call life, in a way of aging. And ultimately it goes. And you are held in the fear of aging and death. You are held in that fear. Are you or are you not? Is it true that we mortally are afraid of the death of the body when we don't die? Which one of you can say that you will bravely face the death of the body? Which one of you? So, do you say that you are really wise if you fear death? Is that a way of wisdom, fearing death? One should never be afraid to die. Of course, we all fear disabilities of the body, shutting down of the body, illness of the body, infirmities. We all are afraid of that. And that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. Because we can avoid it. We can avoid human suffering. But we can't do that in body consciousness, where there is tremendous fear in the nervous system and brain. We cannot do that while being humanly conscious only. But if we can, perchance, experience immortal consciousness, guess what will happen? If suddenly I become aware that I'm not the body, I'm the soul, and I'm feeling it in everything that I do, what will happen? Will I fear death? No. I will suddenly become aware of how to transform the human experience. Oh, I don't die, but this body can die. This body can shut down. How can I fill this body with light? How can I understand what is happening inside of this body? Not only physically, in the way of physiology, but no, the inner anatomy of the body, the chakras and the nadis, the pranic system. How can I be aware of that? And suddenly you begin to learn that you have the power within you to sustain the human body even without food. The human genome, with all this DNA that is in the nucleus of every cell of your body, has enough DNA in there to do anything you want in the human experience. There's enough DNA in there, but do you know what the scientists say? That 98% of it they don't know. It's dark DNA. 2% is for the replication of cells, the genes. And 20,000, what the scientists say, 20,000 are DNA switches that can change the way your genes express. So what about the 98%? That affords you to do anything in the human experience, to adapt, to evolve, to survive. So what are you doing with this body? You go take your car to the gas station and you want to put premium gas in there because you know what the regular gas can do to your engine. In this, do you feed it premium food? And do you know what premium food is? As nature intended, the apple, the mango, the cherry, the greens. But you decide you have more intelligence than nature, and you can make the best food that tastes the best. Then your joints start giving trouble. Your liver starts giving trouble. Your kidneys start giving trouble. Your blood becomes impure. The impurity in the gut goes into the blood and gets up right up into the brain, through the blood-brain barrier. It goes straight up into your brain. An infection is everywhere in your body. Then heart disease comes. Then cancer comes, autoimmune disease. And you're asking, what is happening here? Oh, fool. You're not listening to your body. And you're not following the laws of nature. We have beautiful mangoes and oranges on the tree. Yet you choose all the things that are not good. Food can be made tasty. It can be made simple. It can be made nutritious. And it can promote well-being in the body. The divine has given us taste and given us a way to enjoy food. But we have to be wise. We need to be wise in the way we put food into the system. Oh my God. If I could relive my life in this body once more, from a young age I would change the way I tried to change the way I ate. But my knowledge was so limited. So when I thought I was eating the right thing, I wasn't. But now I know. Now I know. Knowledge is power. I will no longer do the things that are destructive to the body. I want to empower my body. I want to understand how my brain works, how my liver works, how my kidney works, how my heart works, how my lungs work. I want to understand, and I want to understand the human genome fully. Can we make this body into a super body? Yes. And we should not wait till Satyug comes when we'll understand these things in a very natural way. In this same yuga, we can live in Satyug consciousness. We can open up the brains. We can understand things as much as life will allow us. So it's important to know who you are. It's important to understand what you are, because you're not a who, you're not a gender, you're beyond gender. You operate in a gender way in this body, male and female, but you're not a gender. Sometimes you can incarnate in a female body or a male body. So what is gender? We need soul consciousness. We need immortal consciousness. And that's why the prayer of the Upanishad is, Mrityorma, take away death consciousness from me. Mrityorma, and lead me to deathless consciousness. Amritam Gamaya. Don't wait till Diwali to repeat that mantra. Live the mantra. Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. I want to experience my immortal body. And the Maha Mrityunjaya mantra, which means the mantra of deathlessness, immortality, the prayer says, I worship you, O Infinite One, who's everywhere. Trayambakam, all-seeing. all-knowing. May your fragrance, which I consider to be pranas, subtle energies, life force, sugandhim, fragrance, pushti vardhanam, may it bring nourishment to me and help me to thrive. That's what it says. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityur mokshya. Free me from the fear of mortality, from death. Mrityur mokshya. And take away everything that is unhealthy from me. In the same way that the ripe cucumber, it says, will fall off the vine. May all diseases fall away from me. Everything that is unhealthy and even mortal consciousness. And it ends up saying, Mahamritad, don't deny me my immortality. That's what it says. But another way of saying is grant me immortal consciousness. So let's try to be immortally conscious, not mortally conscious. Don't live in fear. Live in possibilities. You can transform this human experience. Do you want to hop in your old age? Do you want to lose toes and fingers? Do you want to have autoimmune disease that you don't even know how to remedy? No. Be responsible now. Change the way you operate inside of this body, but knowledge is power. You need to understand and experience immortal consciousness. And that is what happens here in the Blue Star. We are focused on the experience of immortal consciousness. When you come here, it's about meditation. It's about inner discipline. It's about experiencing what we are. It's about experiencing the God field. That is what the Blue Star is about. That's what my life is about. Helping, guiding, teaching, supporting, serving. That's what I'm here for. I don't want anything from anybody. Life gives me through everybody. You nourished me this morning just by sitting with me. You nourished me. You nourished my body. I delight when I sit with you. Today I wanted to tell you about the mind and its great power, but this is how the talk came out. But just to say, every thought is so important because thoughts can become a reality. They can actualize. But we'll leave that for another time. So just want to say how much I appreciate your company. You fulfill my heart desire of serving humanity. You give me the opportunity to serve. And for that, I'm happy. May we help each other, may we support each other, may we hold the hands of each other as we walk. May we share our bounties with each other, including our wisdom. And may we be a part of co-creating a more progressive, more healthy, and more happy world. May it begin with us. Have a blessed Sunday, everyone. Namaskar.